Yo, what's going on, boys? Your man, CGOD, back again. CGOD, camera God, y'all know what it is. So, moving right along. A couple of things I did not get on film for you guys. You know, of course, as you can see, the bike is here and out on my back patio where it used to stay. So, I mean, you know, obviously, went ahead and got a battery, an old girl, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. Yeah, bumping those jammies, you know what I mean? But I don't want to get copyright, so yeah. Well, either way, like I said, she's bumping, you know, turning on and juiced. Another thing, as you can see here, may or may not know, we got our big visors put on. So, I mean, it's nothing, you know, too crazy, you know, but just know that they got some big old visors on this OBS now. Y'all know what it is, you know. Got a nice little hand mark right here, so that's cool. There you go. Hand mark is gone. Just got big visors now. Killer. You know what I mean? Not too bad, not too shabby. I don't know where the heck this truck is getting dirty from. I guess, you know, sometimes I just drive through water. Or maybe it's all the little specks from the tire shine, to be honest. I don't know. But either way, big old visors. You know what I mean? Look at the size of that thing. Pretty killer, though, I'd say. I like them. So far, you know what I mean? Able to roll with the windows down slightly and whatnot. They've stayed on so far. I have yet to take the truck on the highway. I wanted to put them on, you know what I mean, and let them cure for like 24 to 48 hours or so. Have taken it around town, you know, issue free. Everything's copacetic. So what we're going to be doing today is, so inside of our Caprice here, you know what I mean, pretty player stuff. I ended up removing this speaker cover that went here on the dash because it was broken already, you know what I mean? And yeah, removing it broke it the rest of the way. I have a replacement, but we're gonna kind of like wait on all the interior stuff to come together at once, you know, because we're gonna have to redo a lot of this stuff, right? But what I do want to do though is I want to get these other two switches working. Well, not working, because I mean, you know, hopefully they work. I don't know, but I want to wire them up to the individual dumps. You know what I mean? That's the goal. And then other than that, we'll come over here as well. Damn, I'm surprised that didn't pop. Damn, I'm surprised it still didn't pop. That's kind of scary. Oh, there we go. Oh! Okay, so our headlight wiring. Right, so we got some LED Johnnies, right? Which is cool. You know, I like the LEDs. I'm a fan. But look, check it out. This is what we got, right? Which just looks like a bundle of taped who knows what. You know what I mean? So this is the correct wiring here. I'm assuming that the wires just kind of like plugged in. But at least one of them, if not, you know, several are coming loose. You know, so the light turns off and turns on, you know, blah blah blah, and that's not cool, you know what I mean? So I want to tear this apart and figure out where we have our loose connection at, because the driver's side one I don't have an issue with, or the passenger side I mean, but the driver's side one, you know, like I said, I'm trying to roll legit to quit, so I need to fix the light so everything works A1, boys. But yeah, we're getting it moving right along. See, here's a nice little side view of the Viclota. Big old grandpa bike. Look at this thing, you know. But the truth of the matter is the gas is very expensive. You know what I mean? It's coming up like $4 or something crazy. So got all these fucking couple of 5.7s here, the 5.3, the 5.3, you know what I mean? It's just no good, no bueno, no winning, you know what I mean? Now I mean I could ball out and take it to work, you know what I mean, but ain't no sense in doing that, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it looks killer, you know, you got the killer sounds and whatnot, but nothing beats the freedom of being in the wind, brothers. You know what I mean? Banging the gears. Y'all know what it is, man. But either way, so this thing, like I said, we're trying to get more hyped on it. But for now, we'll be taking it to work, chilling, you know, grilling, killing, the whole nine. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and start hopping on this. I'll show you guys the progress right now. Alright guys, so the reason why this is like somewhat complicated or whatever is because like say for the front pump, right, it's a single pump and a single dump, you know, and we feed power to one side, so we're only using, you know, one side of this double-sided switch basically, right? And the rear was also wired up that same way. We have both our dumps right here wired together, and then we only had a single power wire coming in. So we are going to be changing that now. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to daisy chain the power across from our 24 volt incoming to right here, right? One side of our rear switch, and then to the other side of the rear switch, and then to each of the other switches as well, is all going to be daisy chained. So what that's looking like is basically like this, right? One of the switches has these types and the other ones are bolt-on. I'm reusing this wiring because I wouldn't have done this, you know. I have like these little terminals that are just circular, you know, but it'll be all right, you know what I mean? These are literally, like I said, they're just going to be incoming power for our individual dumps, you know what I mean? But the regular ones are still going to be like this. So as you can see, this is what I've done already. This piece is going to go onto one side of the rear switch. This is going to go onto this other side, and I'm going to combine it with our power wire here, right? So that's going to literally come in off of the front switch first, hit the rear, both sides of the rear, and then the individuals. You know what I mean? And other than that, the only other thing we'll have to do is we're also going to have to daisy chain these ones. So these are going to be like our left and right rear dumps, right? These two wires. But right now they're wired together. So we're going to have to separate them on the poles. But as for lifting, you know, the pump, I'm going to keep it on one side because it really doesn't matter. If you had two pumps on your rear, then you would indeed have to put, you know, the individuals, or else your rear switches, when you would hit them up individually, is going to lift both sides anyways. But this is a two pump setup, so we're going to keep it simple, and I'll keep it moving and bring you guys back whenever we're a little closer, alright? There you have it, amigos. So as you can see, our 12 volt or 24 volt incoming power jumped over, jumped over, jumped over, jumped over, right? Killer stuff, killer stuff. And as you can see, we got our individual dumps now. So, I mean, I have the ground connected, you know, I haven't, you know, fully assembled it and whatnot because I wanted to make sure everything worked. So that's the rear switch. Alright, now we're gonna hit our left one down. Oh yeah, that's definitely left. So to confirm, you can come out, you know, and you can see our thing is leant. You know what I mean? Hella leant. So then we're going to hit our other right side switch down. Damn, that's scary as heck though. God. Okay, so one thing is for certain. I want to say what's happening, right, is since we have a shared slowdown, and normally the car raises all the way up and all the way down simultaneously, right now, that one slowdown is basically doing like, you know, it's slowing it down like half as much as it normally would, because all the flow is still going through there, but only from one dump. You know what I mean? So, definitely probably gonna adjust our slowdown, you know. Let me see if we still got up and down normal. That's one thing I haven't really tried. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, see? So we're good, boys. Didn't even have to make any adjustment. I don't know if you guys could see, but I made those little red jumper wires long enough to where I can flip them. if I got it in the wrong orientation or whatever. But we're looking player, boys. We're just gonna get our slowdown closed, and I'll get a little bit of booty dancing action for you guys, alright? Alright, so moving on to the headlight issue. Alright, so check it out. See, right now we are rolling light, right? But if we move our wiring, I'm gonna try to do this in a fashion to where you could see it. See that? That's literally just, you know what I mean? If you're in a lowrider and you hopping, boy, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go ahead and find out what our problem is. Y'all see it? Y'all know why I do what I do, let me tell you. So, like I said, this big old tape job here, we're gonna go ahead and take this off, see where our wires are connecting or not connecting, make the connection better to where we no longer have that issue of turning on and off, you know what I mean? Just trying to increase the reliability of old girl, that way we don't be riding dirty, you know what I mean, through the streets of Garden City, Kansas, boys. So let me unwrap this bad boy, find out what we're working with, and figure out a solution. Alright, so I went ahead and, you know, done figured it out. So, as you can see, it comes to this nice plug here, right? Well, we got these connectors. Let's see here. So this is basically like a, looks like a beefed up, you know, just like a male or female, I mean, spade connector, right? And then off the lights themselves, you know, it's just these bad daddy, big old spades, you know? But I figured it out. So, like, you see how this one is out of the connector, right? This other one here was also out of the connector, and it was like backwards, so it was not snapping into place. The only one that was making good contact was the bottom connector down here, which I believe is like the ground maybe, being that it's green. But either way, so look, check this out. Like this one, I believe needs to be turned, right? So like you can see that's the orientation that it was in originally, but we were gonna want to like turn that bad boy, you know? So I'm gonna set you guys down for that real quick. But basically, you know, because it didn't go all the way in. See, you hear that snap? Well, somewhat of a snap at least. See, because this shouldn't even need tape to hold it in, you feel me? Now let's see if we can connect it, A1. Because I think the wiring has to go on the outsides now. There, like that. Yeah, baby! That is a solid connection. Okay, see? It doesn't even require tape, my boys. We just had to make sure our wires are connected correctly. Let's see how they did the passenger side. This one I don't have a problem with. So, you know, depending on... Yeah, they taped this side too. See, like, I just don't really understand what the need for that is. You know what I mean? If it clicks in good. This one looks like it even has like a little tab. Nah, never mind, that's just how it is. But, yeah, it locks in good with the spade connector. You know what I mean? It has that little tab in the center. So let's check it out, see if it will work. Oh, yeah. So there you have it. Got the light juking, you know. And check it out, check it out. Look, I'm gonna mess with it. I feel like it makes funny noises, but it stays on though the whole time, no matter what. Damn. Yeah, maybe the fan is just having technical difficulties. But either way, it is on. You feel me? I don't know the age of these LEDs, but... And then like I said, this one over here, you know, this one is probably connected correctly, being that it's not, it doesn't turn off or anything. So, alright, boys. I think we got that issue solved now. Next order of business, I need to close the slow down a little bit. Because whenever you engage the individual dumps for the rear, let me tell you, it is pretty gnarly, because it's using all the flow that normally goes from both cylinders for only one, you know, so it's very increased speed. And then it's going to make our slow down, or the come down time normally for both cylinders a little bit slower, but I think that's all right, you know what I mean? Because right now, like, it's just really wild. But damn, hopefully you guys tuned in for the previous video where we installed all this cooling upgrades and whatnot, removed the AC, killer stuff. But I think we figured out our light issue there, so that's pretty good now. Go ahead and get that closed up. I'm gonna go ahead and hit these slowdowns real quick in the trunk, and then I'll show y'all a video of me dancing the back. All right. All right, y'all know what it is, man. We got that slowdown closed up for y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and set y'all up. Probably like something like this. Maybe a little higher, cause. All right, check me out. Yeah, buddy. Y'all see that? Man, I know y'all seen that. We out here making this thing dance now, baby. Yes, sir. Could honestly probably even open it up a little more. We'll give it another half a turn, you know, just to be OG with it. See how it likes that half turn. From the half turn, this is the difference. Ooh, damn, that's gonna be fast. Oh, no, not terrible. Oh my God, that is dangerous, baby. You're gonna see me clowning in the streets like that? Damn, man. This thing bad, boys. All right. That's gonna be it for this one, guys. We got it a little bit more reliable. We got it a little bit more dancey, you know what I mean? We hitting the switches on them now, you know what I mean? So make sure to stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe. We got some more coming. Got a couple other things we want to do, you know what I mean? Especially interior. I'll catch y'all in the next one.